Good afternoon, YouTube. Bree here with the front end of the trailer. As you can see, the back end there does drain now because there is a gap, and I've re-supported that rear tailgate with an extra bit of was it 10mm by 10mm reinforced tubing for extra bracing. I've just brought it up a little bit so it can support that rear tailgate. I've already gone ahead and cut across the front and up both sides. I've missed a couple of little areas just to hold it up, but yeah, so I'm going to pull that down, cut that where that overlaps, and then I'm gonna weld it into location, I think. Or I might just bring this further forward and use that and go off that. So we'll see what happens when I get there. The cage will still be on this, and it will go around to that. It's just that this little bit here is just got to be taken off flush and brought further up. Yeah, but anyway, that's the way I'm doing it. So that's the way I'm doing it. So the cage will be floating, so to speak, over a little section just here, but there's not much of a distance. It's just so that the ride-on can come further forward, and that's all it's really for. It's for the ride-on. I just want a cheap trailer so I can tow straight to the shop, get it serviced, and come home and unload it, instead of stuffing around with tailgates that don't allow me to offload the ride-on easy and safest. Whatever the word is. I'm having troubles today. It's just one of those days that I'm having. But I'm going to continue on and do what I do, and we'll see what happens a little bit later on. Catch up with you. Bye. Yes, g'day YouTube. Back again for number 2 of the front section. I've just put in a bit of angle. And you're going to go, where did the angle come from? Look at the old bed base out there. Well, you know, one person's scrap is another person's treasure. And that there is going to support that there. Now when I put that plate in, there like that, about there somewhere. It's just going to give that extra strength on the front of that there, so it doesn't buckle, because I don't want it to buckle in the front like it has done there. I'm gonna come along, grind this one down and spot weld them both together, and then I'm going to, I've got some other plate there. I'm gonna put a plate across the middle. It might be a little bit higher than the rest, but hey, like I said, it's going to be a trailer. It's going to have some it's going to have the ride-on on it, and I want to have it safe, so it's okay. And I've got this tube in here for the bit that I've got to put in. So I'm going to run it across there like that. Across the top. Just so nobody cuts their hands on any of the sharp edging. Yeah. But I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and come out here and I'm gonna get this into gear and I'm gonna fix those tail lights up because I don't like those tail lights. Run new wiring because I've got the wiring for it anyway on that light board. We might move those lights down to the rear section. We'll see what happens. I've got plenty of steel to play with. I've got one there. I've got one there. No, that's the one that belongs to the front of it. I've got two there. So yeah, we've got plenty of stuff to play with and put new taillights in. So anyway, I'm going to disconnect the power supply to this welder and call it quits for this evening, and I'll be back tomorrow morning to continue on. The new Stinger is working a treat. The wires aren't coming out, or the rods aren't coming out. Like I said, I'm not the best welder, but that's just a support thing, so it'll be welded up. It'll be all good. Trust me. Would I lie to you? Would I lie to you? Morning YouTube, part 3 of the trailer extension at the front of the A-frame. So I've just ground down the front of the panel. I'm going to tack weld it into place, and then I'm going to come along and go over the top and weld that panel in. I'm also going to put this bit of what do you call it, box framing, just there, and then I'll go up off that, and then we can start putting it back together again. Put the sides on and a little bit of this across the top and down the front, obviously. Well, not, yeah. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Stay tuned. Yeah, g'day YouTube. Look at that, sunset's going down. I've been pretty busy on the trailer. It's not the best, but it's not the worst neither. I've just got to clean up those welds and spray a coating over it, stop it from rusting. Same on the A-frame. It's got a new chain on the front. I've extended it about a foot. Now the mower should fit. So yeah. Yeah. It's made the A-frame a bit shorter, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do with the drunken sailor? What can you do with the drunken sailor? What can you do with the drunken sailor so early in the morning? So Yes. I'm thinking about taking that number plate thing off. Oh no, I'll stick my number plate back down there, I think. What do you reckon? Just pop that out. There's one there. I'll just stick a pop rivet in and stick my number plate back on. What do you reckon?